Lately, I've been using that, the crying face, like, the smiling, like, the pleading face emoji. Like, I've been using that one, but like with the tears. I don't know. I think that emoji use has like circled back to being like not ironic. And I think that I like that. I'm a big fan of that. I'm trying to look like natural in front of the camera. This is like harder than I anticipated it being. I've never done this before. Hello. I'm going to apologize in advance for any background noise or like weird microphone sounds that you might hear just from me like moving it from hand to hand. I know that it makes weird noises. I did a couple like trial test runs. If I don't hold something, I'll tweak out. So, yeah, I was originally going to film this video outside. I wanted to go sit by the pond with like my MacBook and film. And I originally wanted to do that because when I was walking to class, it was pretty nice outside. And I was like, okay, this is a good, like, I feel like it's a good idea. I wanted to really like clean the house and leave the house advice into action. And then I left class and I was like, oh, it's a lot colder than I want it to be. And it's also a lot later than I anticipated it being. For those of you that don't know me, not that I think that there will be anybody that doesn't know me watching this video, I'm Jules. Some people know me as Victor. A lot of people don't know me as Peebles, because that's the online alias that I chose. Yeah, I am 18, a college student right now, if you can tell. Yeah, I wanted to just talk into the camera because I saw one of my mutuals. I hate using like online speak out loud. I saw one of my friends. She recorded a video and posted it, and I was like, that's something I've been meaning to do for a while, and like seeing somebody else that I'm in proximity to do it like motivated me. So now we're here. Hooray! I know that this channel is like a bunch of slop. For lack of a better word. I love my friends very dearly, but a lot of the shit that has been uploaded here is it's a lot of BS. Which is fine. It's funny. But like, and it's been a hot minute since anybody's posted anything. Like, I want to say there hasn't been anything on here since like summer, maybe. And it is now November. So if that puts it into perspective for you, it's been a minute. It's been a while. And I just wanted to put it to use because I don't want to upload to my own channel. I got inspired by something that I've been like kind of thinking about in my head for a while. I'm taking a philosophy class, just like an intro level right now, that I never show up to. I don't know. We talked about identity, but not identity in the sense of what makes you you, like your personality and etc. But identity in the sense of like the essence of yourself persisting after death. I wanted to think about identity as in like identity, like the person, like what makes you you. Not like I'm not totally interested in talking about whether or not we can persist after death right now, or whether or not that's a possibility. That's like talking about that like in the future seems interesting, but like that's not what I wanted to. That's not what I wanted to talk about right now. I feel like there's the physical and the non-physical components of you, right? And this might seem obvious to a lot of people, but I think it's interesting, so I want to talk about it. There's the physical in the sense of the body and the material. Now, like the body is literally just like your body. I have 4 moles on my face, and like like whatever. Like I'm 5'7", I'm white, I have a big nose. That's what the body part of the physical you is. There's also the material, which is what's not a part of your body, like the clothes that you wear, the like jewelry, accessories, like the bag that you carry to class every day, that sort of thing. There's also the non-physical, which I think is the personality and your preferences. Like personality is pretty self-explanatory. It's like how you act and your traits. Like your preferences are things that you like, that you like, that you know that you like. I love leopard. I love leopard print. It's one of my favorite things. I wear it a lot. I have a leopard on my phone case. You know, like, and that is something that has turned into a thing that a lot of people associate with me. And that moves into the non you, which is perception of you, essentially. So, you, as other people perceive you, not yourself. Each and every single individual person that you know, that you've come into contact with in your life, that knows you, has their own perception of you. That is a different you than who you are, which I think is fascinating. Personally, I think that and like that person's self can affect their, like that affects their perception of you. It's like a whole, I just think it's cool. And then there are the things that people associate with you. Again, the leopard. I love leopard. People associate leopard with me. I love scary things, horror movies. People associate horror movies with me. I have created that association, but then that like becomes something outside of me. Like I could end up totally hating leopard print within the next few months, and people are still going to associate leopard print with me. It becomes like a part of the self, the you that other people perceive. I think it is important to not let the idea that others perceive you drive you to try and curate an image of yourself that is not authentic. Like, I think that that is a big problem in this day and age among younger generations. I feel like Gen Z, most prominently, which I am Gen Z, you know, like leaning really heavy into consumerism, into micro trends and these like weird fucking micro Pinterest labels or whatever in order to be an appealing, trendy, unique person. And like by in that pursuit of like individualism, you lose yourself. I think that trying to micromanage your image and how you are perceived by other people isn't a good thing. I think that sometimes you just need to accept that some people are going to look at you in a certain way, and that's not going to change. I think it's one thing if you did something shitty and that alters people's perception of you. Like, obviously, you owe an apology to whoever you wronged, but I don't know, it isn't on you to cater to other people either. And I'm not saying go do whatever the fuck you want and, like, you know, just be an asshole. Be responsible. Know that you have an effect on other people. Take accountability. But don't try to market yourself. Personality and being a good person are not mutually exclusive. Like, you can be a fucking Scrooge, and you can also be, like, kind and good. I mean Scrooge in the sense of, like, you know, kind of like being a humbug and not, like, you know, fucking people over with their housing. You can be drab and dry and blunt and still be a good person. I don't know. I just think, I know that this stuff is probably all stating the obvious, I guess. It's more of like a base level look at like identity and like personhood and that kind of thing. And again, I guess I don't really see it as stating the obvious and being redundant because there are so many people that just are TikTok, and that upsets me. Do you not realize that you can be happy and like content in exploring the things and aesthetics that you like, as opposed to like labeling that aesthetic and commodifying yourself just so you can hop on a trend? That kind of thing bothers me a lot. I try not to go near people that are on that side of the internet. or just life in general, because it isn't just the internet. It's life. I could make a whole other video on like talking the talk versus walking the walk. I'm very passionate about the idea of you have a certain image of yourself that you post on like your Instagram or something, or like you dress a certain way, but then when it comes to actually interacting with people, you're inept. And I feel like I have a lot of opinions on like carrying yourself and being authentic. Thank you for watching. If you saw this, um, I just wanted to talk in a camera for an extended period of time because I think it's like a cool and fun thing that I wanted to try. Not necessarily any commitments. I don't know. We'll see. Because I think I might like to do this once in a while. Happy fall, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Mwah.